What's up guys, Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you an achievement / platinum trophy walkthrough for Tempest Level Escape. This game is published by JandoSoft and it's developed by K148 Game Studio. You can pick it up on October 21st for a price of $6.99. To get the full completion, you just have to finish the entire game, which will only take you around 36 to 40 minutes following along with this guide here. So this is an easy and simple puzzle game. There's no missable achievements, and without a guide, it'll probably take you around 2 to 3 hours. Go ahead and start up a new game here, and you're automatically going to unlock your first achievement for playing the Prologue. And once we gain control of our character here, we can move around with the left stick, and you can toggle your sprint by pressing in the left stick. So starting off here, you want to turn to the left side, and we can head through the front door and make our way outside. And then continue heading over to the left here, and we can enter the garage. And over on the right side, we can pick up the green glowing battery using the A button, and we need to place that down on the ground here on the right side of the portal. You can drop it by pressing the A button again. Go ahead and place that there. That'll unlock another achievement. Turn to the left and grab this green crystal from the table. Turn to the right and we can place that into the side of the portal here, and that'll activate it, and we can head through, and just like that, we have finished the prologue. Alright, so starting off here, we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to follow this path over here. And again, make sure you press in the left stick to toggle your sprint. We're going to follow this path and make our way up to the house there, off in the distance. Once we get up here, we can pick up the glasses on the bench here. I believe you can pick them up using the right trigger or the A button. And then from there, we can head around to the left side of the house, and over here we can interact with the fountain. Once you do that, turn to the right side and head to the back left of the house, and back here we can interact with the cross. And then once you do that, we can head back to the front of the house where we just came from, and we can enter inside of the house here. So head through the front door, turn to the right side, and down here you will see a painting. Interact with that, and that'll open up the door here on the left side. And then we can head through. Apologies, the game is pretty dark. Head through here, we can make our way up the staircase, and once we get to the top, if you turn to the left side, you'll see this kind of like cup thing here. This is a puzzle. What we need to do is we need to activate it, and it'll start spinning, and then again, we need to deactivate it once it turns green. So once it turns green, quickly deactivate it, and it should stay green just like that. And then turn to the right, you'll see another one over here on the counter. Activate this one, and then again, once it turns green, deactivate it, and then turn to the left, and down here on the back right side, there will be a third one. Go ahead and activate that one as well. Once it turns green, deactivate it, and that'll open up the door behind us, and we can head through. Head up the staircase here, and then over on the table in front of us, we can pick up this here. And there's like a puzzle here that's basically an invisible wall, and you have to spray in order to see the invisible wall. But I'm just going to tell you the solution. So over on the left side here, we want to head straight all the way to the end, and then over to the right side, and then head straight all the way to the end, and then head to the left, and then back up, and then head to the left, head straight, and then head right, and then head straight, and that's the puzzle. And now we can head outside here, and we can head up the staircase. And inside here, we can enter the room on the right side. You need to pick up the lamp here, as this room is very dark, so apologies for that. Make your way up the staircase here right next to us. And once you're up here, make your way up the second staircase. And up here, we can solve a puzzle. So the puzzle is over by the door here, and starting from the left side, you want to change the symbol to a cross. And then for the second one, we're going to change it to 4 circles. And then for the third one, we're going to change it to 1 big circle. And for the last one, we're going to change it to 3 lines. And just like that, that'll open up the door. And then we can head outside, and we can press this button here. Alright, so we got teleported downstairs. You want to turn to the right side and head over towards the fountain, and we're going to walk off the ledge here down to a path, and then we can follow this path to the next house over here. Make your way inside here, turn to the right and follow this hallway down to the end, and you can get in the elevator here and ride it up to the top. Once we're up here, you want to hug the right side and follow the path here, and we're going to take a right turn and again head straight, and then we're going to take another right turn, and again we're going to head straight. And then we're going to take another right turn, and we're going to head up these stairs here and head to the desk and head around to the back side of it, and you'll see a secret red button that we can press. And then from there, if you turn to the right side, we can head into the elevator over here, and we can ride it. Press the green button, and then we're going to head through the door here on the right side. And then again, head through the next door on the right side. And inside this room here, we're going to have to play this piano here. Alright, so I'm going to number the keys 1 through 8. Starting from the first key, number 1, we're going to play the first key. And then we're going to play the 8th key, the 7th, the 5th, the 6th, the 2nd, the 4th, and the 3rd. And if you do that correctly, that will solve the puzzle. And now we can head back to the elevator. So turn around, head through the door, turn to the left again, and then ride the elevator. Alright, so for this puzzle here, we have to walk across the squares in a certain path. The solution is over there on the board. Feel free to copy that solution, or you can follow along with the video. We're going to walk up 3 squares, to the right 3, to the right 4, left 3, right 1, left 2, left 4, left 2, right 2, left 1, right 2, right 3, left 2, left 5, left 2, right 3, right 3 again, right 1, left 1, right 4, left 1, right 4, and to the button over here, and we're going to press the button, and then from there we can head back to the elevator and ride it. Head through the door on the right side here. Again, turn to the right and head behind the green screen. Enter the door back here, and on the left side we can pick up the piece of paper. And then turn to the right side, and we're going to place this into the tub of water on the left side. Drop that in there and let it sit until you hear it click. And then pick it up and place it in the second tub, and eventually it should turn green. And then from there, place it in the third one, and it'll turn into a photo. And then from there, you can just throw it away. And we can exit this room, turn to the right side, head through the door on the right side, pick up this photo here on the counter, and we can take that back to the room. And again, we're going to repeat that same process, place it in all 3 of the different waters until it turns into a photo. Now we can exit the room, turn to the right, head through the door, turn to the right, and enter the bedroom here. Pick up the next piece of paper on the bed here, and again, take that back to the room and make another photo. Then from there, we can head back to the elevator and ride it. Alright, so for this puzzle here, you're basically just supposed to play the 2 mini games here and get a score of 250. If you want to speed it up, I found a super easy strategy here. If you just pick up the ball and you keep placing it up and down through the hoop here, that's going to give you score each time you do it, and it'll just speed things up here. And eventually, once you get that score, the elevator will activate, and then you can ride it. Head straight and press the button over here next to the door, and that'll unlock it, and then we can head through. Alright, so for this next section here, just follow the path that I do. We're going to be walking for a little bit. I'll pick the commentary back up once we get to the destination. As you make your way up the hill here, you want to look out for the person. At their feet, there will be a fuse. Make sure you pick that up, and we can take that straight to the fuse box over here and place that inside. Once you do that, look at your feet, and you should see another fuse on the ground here. Pick that one up and place it as well. Press the button here, and that'll bring the elevator down, and we can head inside. Press the button, and we can ride it up. Once you get to the top here, head up the 2 sets of staircases to the next elevator. And once you get to the top here, we can head inside the elevator and ride it up. Alright, so for this puzzle here, we're going to pick up the first cube on the left side, and we're going to place that directly in front of us on the second row, slot number 5. So again, that's the second row, slot number 5. Place that just like that there, and we can pick up the second cube. And then from there, we're going to take that over to the column that says IV or 4, and we're going to place that in the bottom row, slot number 7, right here under the I, just like that. And then for the next one, we're going to pick up the third cube, and we're going to take that over to VI or 6, just over here, and we're going to place that in the top row, 4th slot, just like that. And for the last cube, we're going to take that over to the VIII column or 8 over here, and we're going to place that in the second row, 10th slot. There should be 4 more slots over on the right side, so once you have that placed there, that'll complete the puzzle. And we can turn around, and on the right side of the elevator here, there will be a lever that you can pull. And if you look up, you'll see this red light here. That should turn green if you did it correctly. And then we can head back down the elevator. And now we can press the button here, and that's going to unlock the house all the way down back on the other side of the island. So from there, just head back down these staircases, and then head down the elevator. Once you get to the bottom here, follow the path to the house. head through the door here, and then head up the staircase directly in front of you. And at the top of the stairs here, you can pick up a key card on the table here, and we can bring that under the staircase, and you can place that in the door here, and that'll open up the door, and you can head inside. Alright, and now we can head back to the portal at the very start of the level here, and we can head through, and that's going to be the end of this chapter. Alright, so starting off on the next level here, we can turn to the right, and we can follow this path over here, and you're going to see a wooden scaffolding, and we can head up it, and we can follow the path all the way up to the very top. Once you get to the end here, head straight and interact with the green lever. That's going to activate the portal, and that'll unlock an achievement. And then you can turn to your left, and over here we have another puzzle. This one's super easy. So you want to interact with the square on the bottom right, and then the top left, and then the top right, and the bottom left, and just like that, we solved the puzzle. Now we can head to the portal behind us that we just activated. Right over here. Apologies, it's very dark. Once you get over here, we can press the number 1, and that's going to teleport us back to the very start. And then we can head through the green portal directly in front of us, and just like that, that's the end of the level. Alright, so starting off, you can turn to the left, and we're going to head around this wall here. It's kind of hard to see, but head around it, and then head down the staircase here, and you can enter this lift here, and we can ride that up to the top. Alright, and once the lift comes to a stop here, we can exit, and we can enter the building here behind us. And we can make our way up the staircase in front of us, and we can turn to the left. And up here, there is going to be a locked door with a puzzle in order to unlock it. So starting off, you want to interact with the letter I. And then we can interact with the upside down mushroom. And then the symbol all the way over on the far left side. And then the 3. And then the V, and then the T, and that'll open up the door, and inside we can pick up a mask, and then we can take that back to the top of the stairs, and we can drop that down on the left side right here. Then from there, we can turn around, and down on the bottom left side of the staircase here, we can enter this room, and inside on the back right, we can pick up the next mask on the nightstand here, and again, we can take that to the top of the stairs, and this time we're going to place this one on the right side, right here, and then once you do that, again, head back down to that same room, and this time we're going to pick up the green ball, and we're going to take that to the top of the stairs, and we're going to head left. And instead of entering the first door here, we're going to enter the second door here. And we're going to head up the staircase here. And again, apologies, it's dark in this area. Make your way to the top of the stairs and then head over to this locked door and place the cube in front of the door. And that'll unlock it. And then we can pick up the final mask here on the table. And we can take that back downstairs. And we can place that in the middle. And that'll solve the puzzle. Now we can head down these stairs and enter the second door on the left side, and we can head outside here and we can board the next lift. Once the lift comes to a stop here, we're going to exit and head inside, and over on the right side there will be a puzzle. Alright, so starting off, we're going to activate the circle on the top left side here, and then from there we're going to activate the fourth circle on the second row, and then in the third row we're going to activate the third circle, and then again in the third row we're going to activate the first circle, and if you do that correctly, that'll unlock the doors upstairs. So you can head up the staircase here on the right side, and we're going to enter the door on the right side, and then back here we can head to the next puzzle. So for this first one here, we're going to change it a total of 3 times, and it should look like this weird shape here. And then for the second one, you want to change it until it is a mushroom. And then for the third one, we're going to change that until it's an upside down T. If you do that correctly, that'll open up the door in front of us here on the right side. Make your way outside and then turn to the right and head up the staircase over here and enter the building at the top. And in the middle of the room here, you should see a statue puzzle. And starting off with the first statue on the left side, you want to rotate it until there is 3 lines. And then for the second one here, you want to rotate that until there is 1 line. And then for the third and final statue, you want to rotate that until there is 2 circles. And once you do that, that should solve the puzzle, and that'll activate the final lift. And now we can head outside, and we can make our way up the next staircase and up to the lift. Exit the lift, turn to the right side, and make your way down the staircase here. Head across the hallway all the way to the end, and again make your way down the next staircase, and we can enter the third room on the right side. The door should be green. Head inside here, and at the end of the room we can interact with the next puzzle. And for this one here, you want to rotate it until it is a V. And once you have that, we can exit the room and we can head back the way we came. So exit the room, turn to the left, and again head down the next staircase. And on this floor down here, we can enter the second room on the right side, and the next puzzle will be inside here. And for this one, we're going to change it to a mushroom. And now we can exit the room, and we can turn to the left, and we can enter the room to the left of us here. And inside here, we can pick up a wrench on the back left side of the room, and we're going to place the wrench inside of the 3 fans here in order to destroy them. So again, pick up another wrench if you need to, and destroy the next 2 fans. And once those are destroyed, the little AI will move out of the pathway, and we can exit the room here, and we can head to the left down the staircase. And again, we're going to enter the second room on the right side, and inside here will be the final puzzle. And for this one, we're going to change it to 2 circles. And now we can head all the way back upstairs. And up here we can interact with the green button, and that'll activate the portal directly in front of us. And eventually, once the cutscene is over here, you can head straight into the portal, and you can press the button. Press the button. That'll teleport us back to the very start. And you can turn around and then head through the green portal behind us, and that'll finish the chapter. So starting off on the next level, turn to the right side, pick up the green cube, and place that into the machine here. And then again, turn to the right, make your way around the corner here, and make your way to this broken building. Apologies, I was going a bit fast there. Make your way to this building here, and we can enter the second room on the right side. And inside here, we can pick up the next cube. And now we're going to head back outside where we just came from. And outside, you should see another machine where we can place the battery right here. Go ahead and place that, and then again, head straight to the next broken building directly in front of us, and we can find the next cube inside. Make your way up the staircase here, turn to the right side, and enter the room up here, and you pick up the next cube. And once you have that, you can head back the way we came. You can just drop down the ledge if you want to. We can head back outside, and we can place the cube into the machine here, and just like that, that'll activate the portal. So now we can head back to the start of the level, and we can head through the portal, and just like that, we finished the chapter. Alright, so starting off, we're going to turn to the right and head straight just a little bit, and then again, we're going to make another right, and we're going to follow this path around here to the building off in the distance, and we're going to head inside, and inside here, we can interact with another puzzle. Head straight, and you'll see the puzzle here next to the person, and for the first one on the left side, we're going to change that to 2, and then for the second one, we're going to change it to a blue human. And then for the third one, we're going to change that to a knife. And just like that, we solved the puzzle. And now we can head back outside the way we came. Follow this path here to the next building. Head inside the building here, and over on the left side, you will find a statue of a bird. You need to pick that up and drop it, and eventually it's going to break. And inside will be another green cube. And once it breaks, go ahead and pick up that green cube, and then you can place it in the middle of the room, over here. Now we can exit this room here, and as soon as you head through the door, turn to the left and make your way up the spiral staircase to the next floor. And once you get to the top here, head into this room, and you can press the green button on the left side. And then from there, just keep pressing the button on the far right side here, and that'll spin the puzzle. And eventually it'll solve itself once you spin it around 5 times. And then once you do that, we can make our way up to the next floor. Head into the room here, and you need to make your way past the lasers, and on the other side you can interact with the green button. Now we can exit the room, turn to the right, and we're going to walk off the ledge here, drop down, and we're going to follow this path to the next building. Head inside the building here, and over on the left side you will find a cute little cat. And for this puzzle, basically the cat is going to follow us, so make your way through the maze here, and you'll find the first button over here. And you need to walk slow so that way the cat will follow you. Lure the cat onto the button there, and then make your way to the next one over here. Again, just follow the path. This puzzle is very simple. Have the cat step on the next button, and then again follow the path to the final button. And once the cat steps on all 3 of the buttons, that'll solve this puzzle here. Exit the building, and then we can take a right and head up the spiral staircase. And up here, we can head to the right and follow the path. And again, we're going to take another right and head up the next spiral staircase. And up here, again, we're going to take another right and follow the path. And then we can take a left over here and head into this room. And we can make our way to the middle over on the left side. And we can pick up this pink flower here at the end. And then we can head straight and we can place that on the left side here. Turn to the right and head to the end, and you should see a yellow flower here. Pick that up and then place that on the right side, right there. And then turn around and head to the middle aisle, and you can find the next flower on the bottom left side. And this one goes in the middle, so it should be pink, red, yellow. And once you have those placed, you can press the button here, and that'll finish the puzzle. Now we can exit the room, and we can make our way up 2 floors. So head outside, head up the staircase here, and then again, turn to the right, head to the next staircase, and make your way up here. Turn to the right side, make your way down here, and we can turn to the left into this room here, and we need to pick up the white fuse over on the right side, and we can take that to the left side, and drop that into the white bucket over here. And then turn around, pick up the magenta fuse, and you can place that in the magenta bucket. And then over on the other side of the room behind us, you can find the yellow fuse here, and you can place that into the yellow bucket. Alright, so we finished the puzzle and activated the portal, and now there's going to be a cute little puppy following us around. So turn to the left and we're going to exit the building here, just walk completely off the edge and the puppy will follow you. And now we can follow this path here back to the portal. Once you make your way to the portal over here, you can head through and that'll be the end of the game, and that'll unlock your final achievement, and that should be your full completion. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if the guide was helpful, and please consider subscribing if you're new here for more guides just like this. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Shout out to my Patreon supporters, Chan of the Span G1, Tim G84, JAGS, PhazoPrimePirate, and Stacy Mackey. Last but not least, shout out to my 2 legend supporters, Niku no Nioi and MonarchReptar. If you guys would like to support me on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/CheetahsGuides.